Can you hear me now?
Yep, you're live.
Okay, let me try and pull up my comments on YouTube and put on my glasses so I can read them. Lots of people here.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Hi, everybody. So good to see so many of you here today. Thank you for joining us. I'm very happy to be practicing with you today. I've been finding that I'm in a phase of building down on practice. It's in practice that I'm finding my ground again, and yeah, it's helping me a lot to practice right now. And I see Marquetta's here. Marquetta is one of our community managers, and she and I had a meeting yesterday. And it's just so helpful to connect with like-minded people right now. And we were talking about how we've been training for this, how we have so much training. Many of you, like me, have been practicing for decades, and yet we've just had the rug pulled out from underneath us. And it's very decentering and ungrounding. And at the same time, we have been training for this. We have, in some ways not this exactly, but we have this training in what to do when we become decentered and ungrounded. And so right now I'm finding I'm turning to that. I'm doubling down on practice. I just made a commitment I'm stepping out of it right now to teach you. But yesterday I took the whole day in meditation and practice and writing, and I'm going to go back to that today and Saturday and Sunday before we begin the wood element course on Monday. And I think that it's going to be a commitment over the next little while just to practice more and only step out to teach and do work minimally, just because I'm feeling like that's what I really need right now. So today I'm going to share with you something that I feel is really helpful. I'm going to be teaching how to move the stress energy through our body, because I feel that. And then I'm also been finding, and Tim and I have been finding this, and in talking to other people too, that it's not just moving the stress energy through our body, but that all the stress is creating a lot of fatigue. So we're going to be moving some stress energy through our body, a lot of cross patterns in our body, so that we can be connected to both our logical mind and our creative mind, and then also rest, so some restorative yoga. So let's say hello to you guys. So many people here. I'm so wonderful to see all of you. So hello, Patrick. Hello, Furman. Hello, Hope. That's a beautiful name. Hello, Gail. Hello, Melissa. Beautiful name. Hello, Donna. Hello, Sadly Ad. Hello, Aparna. Hello, Pala. I had one of my first yoga teachers. Her name was Pala. It's an unusual name here in Canada, I think. It's so nice. Sadly Ad. Pardon? Buongiorno. Sadly Ad says it's lovely for us to be practicing together. Let us know where you're connecting from, where you are in the world, and also, just how things are for you right now, where you are. Let me share with you something that my daughter works at a grocery store. So she's one of the frontline essential workers in a way. She's not working at a hospital, but she is in a grocery store every day, working pretty much full time right now, although grocery stores are in reduced hours here. And somebody came in yesterday here in Victoria, and they said that every day at 7 p.m. here, we're banging pots and pans. We open our windows and we bang pots and pans in support for the frontliners, for the healthcare workers, and for the grocery store workers, for people who are still the warehouse workers, the delivery people, people who are still out there supporting us, keeping everything going. So I'm curious, is that just in Victoria, BC here, or is that something people are doing everywhere? And perhaps if it's not just here, it's something that we can spread. This is one of the beautiful things about the internet, is that it allows things to spread, like beautiful things like that. So it was really cool. Last night at 7, we opened our windows, we were banging the pots and pans, and you could hear pots and pans being banged all over in appreciation for those frontline workers. So hello, Elka. Hi, Marketa. Hi, Aparna. Hi, Shauna. Good morning. Hi, Rebecca from Maryland. Hi, Melissa from California. Hi, Heather from Rochester, New York. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Nina from Sweden. Hi, Shauna. Hi, P. Nachazel from Denver, Colorado. Hi, Renata. Hi, Ayala. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Miaja. I'm sorry, I'm really butchering names. It's all really horrible. I'm so sorry. From Stockholm. Hi, Larita. Hi, Biladi. Hi, Irene. Hi, Tanya from Belgrade. Hi, JW is working in New Jersey, working from home and self-distancing. Yeah, so many people here. We're going to get started in like 1 minute, so I'm just going to say hello to a few more people. We're going to start with some centering, resting back in Shavasana. You can choose your position. Tim is in the chat. Once we start practicing, we won't be chatting. We'll practice for an hour together, and then we'll come back after and we'll chat again afterwards. Hi, Paulette. Hi, William from Iowa. Paulette's in Florida. Hi, Larita. Hi, Sil from Argentina. Wow, all over the world here. Hi, Tom from Israel. Donna Parks from New York City. Becky from the UK. Connie from Boston, Massachusetts. Oh, Marquetta's been also clapping for the frontline workers for part of their house. Teachers and school staff are now being recognized as frontline workers as well. Hi, Sean. Hi, Lori. She's going to watch later from Winnipeg. This will be also, we will upload the recorded version later, so yes, you can watch later, I hope. Hi, Sue from Indiana. Hi, Richard from Florida. Hello, the girl from Finland. Hi, Jen from Alberta. Netherlands is on lockdown, and but the coronavirus is low there. That's good. Giovanna from Montreal. Connie from Boston. Sarah Milligan from Ajax. So nice to see you. My old home. And Jennifer from Washington. Okay, I'm boiling. Either we need to open a window or I need to lose a layer. So let's try losing a layer. It's not boiling? No. Okay. It's so great. Thank you so much. It's so nice to practice together. It's been like extreme, hasn't it? Like I've been finding, asked him, it's like feeling this sense of isolation, and it's like I want more time alone. It's ridiculous. It's just the extremes. So what can I say? Okay. So I have a really great class planned for you today. We're going to move the stress through our bodies first. So we're going to do some hatha first. And then we're going to, because we're feeling tired from the stress, the mental, emotional stress, we're going to do some restorative after. So first we're going to attend to the stress, then we're going to do some restorative. Yeah, so now we're going to prepare the recording. So we'll go ahead and get started. I blend with my top.
Tell them apologies, you were blowing out your mic before. My bad.
Oh, okay. Sorry for blowing out the mic. We've adjusted the sound.
Yeah. They may have to turn it up as well.
Mm.
That sounds better. Yeah, apologies.
I'm just going to look at what the name of my class is again. What is the title?
You're joking?
I do know now. I just looked. Yeah.
Action in 3, 2.
Today's class is a daily yoga class when you're staying at home. Hello and welcome to Yoga with Melissa. I'm Melissa. This is Real Yoga for Real People. Today's class is a daily yoga practice that you can do when you're staying at home. It was designed for the Covid-19 coronavirus when we've been having to stay at home in self-isolation, some of us in quarantine, and the stress has been really high. And we want to move that stress through our body, but also when we've been quite tired because of all the mental and emotional stress. So it's going to start with a hatha portion to move the stress through our bodies, and then we're going to move into a restorative version. But first, we'll lie back and just center and ground ourselves, because I'm finding my energies moved up and out a lot, very scattered from news and social media and just the energy all around right now. So we'll pull it back down and into our bodies, and then we'll do some hatha yoga. So go ahead and lie back on your backs for Shavasana. You can put a bolster underneath your knees. You are going to need a block today too as well. So feel the support of the earth underneath you. This experience has been quite destabilizing and decentering for many of us. So as you lie here on the ground, feel the pull of gravity. Feel the parts of your body that are connected to the earth. And allow the tension from your body to flow down through your body, down and into the earth. So let gravity draw tension out of your body. So I've been finding my body's been bracing a lot against, resisting what's happening, also resisting my reaction to what's happening because I'm not responding with grace or the way you. Do you want me to say something to test the audio? No. Testing audio, just checking to see if you have audio again. Do we have audio again? Okay. Okay, so we're just sorry for the delay. We're just trying to figure out the audio right. The audio is fine. It's out of focus now. And figure out the focus now. So a few minutes about him sorting the focus out. So you can continue to rest back in your centering position, feel the support of the earth, and feel in your body, and let that tension down and into the earth. And let your breath come in and out through your nose. You might want to have your hands on your belly to further ground you right now if you don't already. Start again. Another live stream.
This is no data. Excellent connection. Okay, good. Here we are. Tell her we're going to start again.
Okay.
We went from 100 to 28. You didn't get the phone.
Get off the phone. Okay.
You're fine.
You asked me to tell everybody to start again, that we were going to start again, so that's what I did, honey.
How?
On here?
Oh, you can do the typing. Honey.
Don't talk?
Explain what just happened. You're live.
Okay, we're back. We were having some technical difficulties. What camera am I on, honey? We're having some difficulties, so we're going to start again from the very beginning. Okay, so I guess we're gonna start again from where we would record the beginning of the yoga class. Okay, perfect. Sorry for the difficulties. Today's yoga class is a stay-at-home yoga class. Hello and welcome to Yoga with Melissa. This is real yoga for real people. Today we're going to do a stay-at-home yoga class. You know what? I'm sorry, I need to do that again. I wasn't saying it right. I'm really thrown off.
Just start. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. So because I missed that it was a daily yoga.
I can go back.
Okay. So go ahead and rest back. Take Shavasana. And feel the support of the earth underneath you. And in these uncertain times, it's very easy to be decentered, thrown off center. And so when we lie back in Shavasana, we can feel the support of the earth underneath us. We can feel the pull of gravity. Also tune into the tension in your body. You know, for me, there can be a lot of stress and tension in my own reaction to experiences, but also around me. There's a lot of stress and tension around me. And I find myself bracing against that stress and tension, resisting what's happening around me. And so when we rest back here, we can let that tension release down and into the pull of gravity to be recycled and neutralized into the earth. And then breathe in and out through your nose. So this daily yoga practice for during our stay at home time, when we're recording this, it's a time when a lot of us are self-isolating because of COVID-19 and coronavirus. We're having to practice self-isolation and self-distancing. I've been listening to your requests, and most of you would just like a daily practice for when you're staying at home. Some of us are on quarantine because of COVID-19, and a lot of us are practicing self-isolation. So this is a yoga class. What we're going to be doing is a yoga class that you can practice every day when you're confined in your house. It combines hatha yoga and restorative yoga. It will ground and center you. It will connect you with your core, your inner power. It will help you find your inner foundation. And then it will allow you to find some inner stillness amidst the chaos. So if you're experiencing cabin fever and restlessness, this daily yoga will help you to feel strong, imbalanced, and resilient. So my intention in this class is to help you to release the fight or flight chemicals that naturally get released by our body in times of stress. This is something totally unconscious. Thing that we can control. It happens through our autonomic nervous system. What we're going to do is we're going to focus on cross-body patterns to fully and reflexively engage our core musculature, but also to create new nerve pathways in your brain, connecting the right and left hemispheres of your brain, helping you to focus, to think more clearly, and also to problem solve in challenging times. So when you're ready, you can move so that your knees are bent and your feet are flat on the floor. And you can get one block. You're going to take your block in your hands. And actually, you could put another block between your knees. So you're engaging your core a little bit more. Let your shoulders be heavy on the ground. You're going to inhale here. You're going to exhale, press up through your feet. You're going to keep your ribs tucked, and you're going to take your arms overhead. And then you're going to arc your arms back up again. You're going to inhale, take your arms overhead. Fill your lungs. And exhale, bring them back. Inhale, take your arms overhead. Exhale, take them back overhead. And then with your arms straight overhead, you're going to keep your tailbone lifted, your glutes lifted. Slowly roll down through your spine, bone by bone by bone. The last thing to uncurl is your tailbone. And then you're going to place your block between your hands down on the ground. And the block between your legs down on the ground. And hug your knees into your chest. If you have knee issues, hold on behind your knees. So for the next movement, you're going to take your block and you're going to place it between your hands and your knees with your legs at a 90-degree angle. If you have low back issues, you're going to keep your feet on the ground and your hands and your legs on the ground. Okay? You're going to inhale into your side ribs and your back. You're going to exhale. Draw your ribs in, draw your navel down to your spine. And then you're going to reach your right arm behind you. And bring your right arm back up. Then reach your left arm behind you. Bring your left arm back up. Okay, we'll reach our right arm behind us. And we'll add our left leg. And then you'll come back. So these are the cross body patterns. Right arm, left leg, and back. Right arm, left leg, and back. Right arm, left leg, and back. And one more on this side. Right arm, left leg, and back. And let's just take a little break before we do the other side. Stretch out nice and long. And then we're going to do this on the other side. So this time you're just going to take your left arm overhead. And then you're going to add your right leg. Great. Good job. And then put your block down and stretch out long. And then take your block overhead. Reach long. Arc your arms overhead, tuck your chin, tuck your ribs, and you're going to roll all the way up to seated. And then you're going to put your block down. We're going to use it again. You're going to come around to lunge pose. So let's walk our left leg through. So we're lengthening through our large intestine first, our ascending colon first. You're going to have your block between your hands. You're going to circle it around behind your head. And then you're going to turn towards your left leg, bent leg. So circle it around behind your head and turn towards your left leg. Circle around behind your head. Turn towards your left leg. Okay. And then we're going to switch sides. So you're going to walk your right leg through. And you're going to circle the block around your head the other way. And turn towards your right leg. Those cross body patterns, it's easy to get mixed up in your head as you're doing them. Okay, let's sit back. And you're going to come into child's pose, or you could do knees to chest. And then let's go to one side, stretch out the side body. And then we'll go to the other side. And then we're going to make our way up to standing. So you can come up to standing however you want. I'm going to come through downward facing dog. Okay, so from standing, you're going to need your block. And we're just going to start with some head nods. So you're going to tuck your chin and lift your chin. So just lengthening through the back of your neck. And then from your chin, you're just going to circle your chin in one direction. And then circle your chin in the other direction. Okay, then we're going to add some movement. So you're going to take your block, you're going to take it down to the left side of your body and up to the right side of your body. Down to the left side of your body and up to the right side of your body. It's really zoomed in right now, Tim. Okay. Down to the left side of the body, up to the right side of the body. So you can stay with this cross-lateral pattern, or you can add a knee up. You're going to lift your right knee. Okay, and then we'll do that on the other side. So just take the block down to the right side of your body, up to the left side of the body now. And then if you want to, you can add the left knee up. So these are great cross-body patterns. Also really great at moving those stress chemicals through your body. So when you're activated to fight and flight, you get to do the fight or flight thing. Okay, great. So the next thing that we're going to do is you're going to need a wall. So I'm just going to move the couch out of the way here. Okay, so you're going to stand against the wall. So we're really sorry for the focus. Tim's really struggling. Well, he's not struggling, the camera's struggling. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to come against the wall in a little bit of a squat position. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, I have to figure this out every time. Yeah, that's what you're going to do. Okay, so you're going to, it's more cross-lateral patterns, and it's a bit of brain yoga. So if you want to just stay in a squat, you can stay in a squat. You're going to lift your left knee and your right arm. Okay, so let's just maybe stay with that for a bit. Lift your left knee and your right arm and come up. Lift your left knee and right arm and come up. And then we'll switch and we'll lift our right knee and left arm and come up. This is the last of the challenging poses. After this, we're going into restorative, just so you know. just for people that if you're feeling frustrated by this. Now you can stay with the one side, or we're going to switch sides. So go opposite sides. This is a great cross pattern movement. So you're doing cross body pattern. You're connecting right and left side of the brain. And you are moving. So great in times of stress. But if it's too much, then just stay with the chair pose. But I'm finding these cross-body patterns, they really are helping me to focus, to do something, to engage my mind in something other than the coronavirus right now, to do something productive. Okay, great. So from here, we're going to, what I found was that's enough. I'm probably a little tired now, and I want to do some restorative now. So I'm just doing short bursts of movement, and then I'm following that with some yin or restorative or yoga nidra. My practices are short, and then I'm doing more restorative styles. So let's do some restorative now. I think the first one is, it's legs up the wall. So let's do some legs up the wall. We wanted to have the couch in the pose so that it would be like at home. This is really like at home today. You know what, I'll put the couch back and we'll do legs up the couch. That'll look better. So if you don't have a wall like us today, then you can do legs up the couch or you can do legs up the wall. So we're going to be in legs up the wall or legs up the couch for 5 minutes.
Oh, fuck, we lost the connection again. Fucking kidding me.
So we're back. And legs up the wall is very beneficial for your immune system. It's very regenerative when you're feeling tired. In this pose, you can let the tension from your upper body really sink into the ground, through your head and your neck and your shoulders, your torso. When we practice restorative yoga, our focus is on letting the props, in this case the wall or the couch and the floor, support us fully. So really sink into the support. Allow your body to be supported fully. Okay, so we're going to come out of this pose. For some reason, my timer didn't go off. You got 9 minutes in this pose instead of 5. Yes. Um, the next restorative pose we are going to do, I'm going to have to adjust for timing now. Well, my Kindle doesn't want to work either, so let's do child's pose with a little bit of elevation. It's really not. It's so lovely to practice together. So thank you everybody for sticking with us through thick and thin. We appreciate all of you. So we're going to do child's pose for hopefully 5 minutes. If child's pose doesn't work in your body because of knees and ankles, it's okay. Yeah. Then you can always do knees to chest on your back. And it's always worthwhile to take that extra time to set up your poses so that they are comfortable for you. In this pose, it's really nice to breathe into your low back. When we breathe into our low back, we can imagine charging our kidneys and adrenals, just in the same way that we charge our batteries when we plug in our electronic devices. And you might want to just turn your head to the other side for the last half of the posture. Okay, and then for our last pose, let's come into, just looking at our time, let's come into Shavasana. So you can place the bolster underneath your knees. And rest back. And you can stay resting back, and I'm going to get another poem. I'm having second thoughts on the poem I have chosen. I feel like the Kindle blip was a sign. I know you think that's woo-woo, Tim, but I'm feeling called to something now. This is by John O'Donohue. It comes from his book, To Bless the Space Between Us. I've been reading a lot of John O'Donohue lately. I highly recommend any of his writings, and you can get a lot of them online. Just look up John O'Donohue. This is called After a Destructive Encounter. Now that you have entered with an open heart into a complex and fragile situation, hoping with patience and respect to tread softly over sore ground in order that somewhere beneath the raw estrangement, some fresh spring of healing might be coaxed, to release the grace for a new journey, beyond repetition and judgment, and have achieved nothing of that, but emerged helpless and with added hurt. Withdraw for a while into your own tranquility. Loosen from your heart the new fester. Free yourself of the wounded gaze that is not yet able to see you. Recognize your responsibility for the past. Don't allow your sense of self to wilt. Draw deeply from your own dignity. Temper your expectation to others' limits, and take your time carefully. Learn that there is a time for everything, and for healing too, but that now is not yet. Now that you have entered with an open heart into a complex and fragile situation, hoping with patience and respect to tread softly over sore ground in order that somewhere beneath the raw estrangement, some fresh spring of healing might be coaxed, to release the grace for a new journey, beyond repetition and judgment, and I've received nothing of that, but emerged helpless with added hurt. Withdraw for a while into your own tranquility. Loosen from your heart the new fester. Free yourself of the wounded gaze that is not yet able to see you. Recognize your responsibility for the past. Don't allow your sense of self to wilt. Draw deeply from your own dignity. Temper your expectation to others' limits. And take your time carefully. Learn that there is a time for everything, and healing too. But that now is not that time yet. Gradually wiggle and stretch out. Bend your knees and roll to your right side. And slowly make your way up to seated. And then let's gather the fruits of our practice first into ourselves and then offer them out into the world. So for those of you that are here live, we will stay together afterwards just to have some time to chat about our practice and our experience. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free, and may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to the happiness and freedom for all. So thank you so much to all of you who joined us live today. We're going to stay and have a little chat together. And thanks to all of you who are watching this recorded version as well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you can put "I am withdrawing into my own tranquility" in the comments, and we would love to have you as a subscriber to our channel. I've got a COVID-19 survival playlist available for you on my main homepage right now. There's 30 classes there, 30 plus classes, I think, that will support you right now. Lots of daily classes, grounding classes, classes for digestion. Feel free to share that playlist. Also on my main page, melissawest.com, there's an expanded version of that playlist because you can't put playlists in playlists. So in my at melissawest.com, there's an expanded version with not just individual classes, but playlists as well. And if you're a member, and I am not trying to sell my membership at all right now, I recognize that this is a time of financial uncertainty for a lot of people. So just that for people that are already members, a lot of your requests, because I put that playlist together for people who, I got hundreds and hundreds of requests for what people wanted. And a lot of those requests exist in our membership site, so I wanted to be able to direct people who are already members there. So I'm not pushing my membership site on anybody right now. I just want you to know that. So thank you very much. I'm sending you much love. This is for the recording from beautiful British Columbia. May your joy be as deep as our ocean. May you be as grounded as our old-growth trees in our forest. May you be as strong as our mountains. Om Shanti. Okay, let's see.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Tim is totally stressing out over the experience. It wasn't the worst. It was so wonderful to practice together.
YouTube shut us down, like, decided not to post it twice during the recording.
Okay.
Camera wouldn't-
Thank you to everybody who stayed here. There's so many people here still. Roxanne says thank you. It was just what she needed. Shauna and her sister practiced together. That's lovely. Shauna and Becky, thank you for practicing with us. Sarah said, thank you so much. Luke knew his mom needed this. He was quietly working on his math the whole time he did this. That's amazing. I love that Luke gave you that time to practice. That's awesome. Rennie says, thank you. She's drawing on her own tranquility. Tanya says, thank you. She's drawing on her own tranquility. Heather says, thank you. I'm so appreciative to all of you who stayed with us through the times that we got dropped. Rebecca said, thank you. She loved the poem. She's withdrawing into her own tranquility. Leela says she's drawing into her own tranquility. You know, so many of you told me, because I've been feeling so challenged by the extra noise online right now. And so many of you told me, you do you, like stay connected to what's important to you. Keep reading your poems. And so I've been really drawing back into poetry and reading a lot of poetry again. And that has been giving me a lot of solace and comfort. So I want to thank all of you for reminding me to sink back into poetry. It's been really amazing. Shauna, thank you for the love. Nikki's drawing into her own tranquility. Rebecca says, Tim, relax. It was all good.
It was horrifying.
It wasn't horrifying. We all had a great experience. You should have been doing the yoga too. Yeah. Elka says, I've been on welfare for years, so no uncertainty for her. Anya says, I'm drawing into my own tranquility. I'm well rested and I feel rejuvenated. I'm so glad. Sarah says, don't be stressed. It was wonderful. You guys put in the tell Tim he needs to practice yoga. Tim needs some kind of practice right now, I think. Edith and I would like to say thank you for this practice. Aw, that's so nice. So your daughter practiced with you, I guess. Did she make it through the 10-minute legs up the wall? I was like, wow, this 5 minutes feels kind of long, but maybe my sense of time is off right now. Jen says, I need this later. Please post. Yeah, we'll post the recording. Tim's going to have some editing to do, I think.
I don't think we're posting that.
Why not?
Thumbs up if you want us to post
Okay, let us know if you want us to post this. People are going to want it posted.
It's a travesty.
We could record it, though. We could record it. Why don't we record it? Like in here. No, but we could like do a recorded version.
Do another version?
Yeah. If you feel like it's so awful.
It's pretty awful.
Heather said it was a wonderful lesson. She said all with the technology issues. We're all experiencing them right now.
This is true.
Like, it's really real, right? We're supposed to be real yoga for real people.
Yeah, this is pretty real.
Yeah. Barbara Jean Phillips says, thank you. I appreciate your generosity.
Don't boo the woo.
Don't boo the woo. Jen says, I practiced today, but I needed this week. Like, I made this because it's a daily practice. I made it for people to practice it daily, Tim. So you can't deny them the daily practice.
This is true.
That would be really not nice. Irene says, thank you. Lily, the girl, says, thank you. Leah says, thank you. Caroline says, you do such a great job of staying calm through difficult filming, Tim and Melissa. We should turn the camera on Tim.
I was losing it.
Tim was kind of losing it. Robin joined late. It was her second class today.
Okay.
Donna said she was tired and she did legs up the wall a lot. I'm glad you looked after yourself. Shauna said, great experiencing in feeling our true connection, awareness inside together beyond words. I love that, Tim. Don't boo the woo. Okay, Magdalena wants to know the author and name of the poem. So this is John O'Donohue. Whenever I read John O'Donohue, people want to know more about him. Read John O'Donohue. He will soothe your soul right now. This is a Book of Blessings. Another one of his... This way? And another one of his books that's really great is Anamkara. But anything that he writes is wonderful. And you can find lots of his writings online. He passed away very young, as somebody who's... Tim's 50 now. I think he died at 55.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very young.
Very young. Very suddenly.
That's very sad.
Yeah.
So he's not coming out anymore.
No more, but God, what he what he gave us was really beautiful. Jen thinks you should breathe, Tim.
I am breathing very, very fast.
Donna liked the home quality of this experience. She's sick of the flawless classes.
Well, this is flawless.
I agree.
She's
This is
right
like
on
going.
there.
And Nikki's saying thanks for keeping it all going. Post it.
I think we're just gonna post it the way it is.
Yeah, post it the way it is because we don't need more work. What I need right now is not to film another class. I need to go back into retreat and keep building the reserves so that when I come out, I'm able to stay centered and grounded when Tim's losing his behind the camera. Edith made it all the way 3 legs up the wall. Aw. Teddy bear had a long restorative hold too. Aw. I'm very partial to stuffies. Ask Tim. I have a really cute little bunny stuffy that I sleep with every night, so they're sweet. Post. Everybody wants to post. Can't you cut out the pauses? Yeah, you can edit it, right, Tim? Tim, what are you looking at?
I was thinking about what they said. Can I edit the pauses? So there are going to be 2 different versions, right?
Yeah.
There'll be the version that is this one that people can come back to and watch the train wreck that is this one.
Yeah.
And then the other one, if I don't really know what the pause is, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, Tim. So what we always do is we this one goes up, and it'll be as is, as read, right? As read, as played.
No, as read.
As read, and then what Tim usually does is post another one without all us talking at the beginning and the end, and then you'll probably stitch the parts where it got dropped, right? Like put transitions in instead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do the best I can.
And lower the volume where you're freaking out behind the camera.
Was that really?
People want to know the name of the poet again.
Oh, darn.
Type it in the comments.
Okay.
The name of the poet is John O'Donohue.
How do I spell his name?
O'Donohue. YouTube is glitchy today. YouTube's going to be glitchy because everybody's online right now. Everybody's home. Like, what can we do? This is the only way we can connect right now, right? We can't connect in person, so we're all connecting online. So it's a bandwidth issue, right?
I would guess,
Yeah. Magdalena sent and I asked him.
Well, Magdalena says that that's what I'm doing.
Yes, Magdalena is definitely somebody to listen to. Yeah, great to help us during this time. Robin says it doesn't need to be perfect. I agree. Kimberly is saying she came late, but she's looking forward to the replay. She liked the poem. Yeah, and also I think
YouTube's getting ready to kick us off there again.
I think that it gives you a taste, like when we film, we cut a lot, right, to make everything look more smooth. But it's not smooth. It normally takes us 2 hours to film a 1 hour show, video, class. So the fact that we try to fit a 1 hour class in 1 hour and try to do it seamlessly, it's actually an impossible task. It's not something that we normally do, right? The cat whisperer. Yeah, the pets. The dog loves yoga too. At some point in our life, maybe we will have a animal companion so I can like firsthand experience how the animals respond to my teaching. Because I only hear it secondhand through everybody else. It's a bit...
When we're out.
What do you mean when we're... Oh yeah, when we're out, the animals in the park all come in, the Cinderella moments. Snow White, yeah, true. Aw, Tanya's cat and dog love the yoga too. Aw, so sweet. Okay. Yeah, everybody's saying don't refilm. Thank you. I'm loving that permission because we do have a lot of filming to do. So take care, everybody, this weekend. I will be going back into retreat. I'm going to be practicing yoga and meditation and writing this weekend. I'm preparing for our upcoming wood element course, which starts on Monday. Just taking that time to tune in, prepare, and gather my energy for that. And write and spend some time going outside and walking. And so take care of yourselves, take care of each other this weekend. And I will see those of you who are in the Wood Element course on Monday morning for me at 9 a.m. Pacific. I'm looking forward to that. And I think that is all for now. I think so. Enjoy the playlist.
Real yoga for real people.
Yeah, real yoga for real people.
Really bad video.
The video was fine, Tim.
Meant for turn up the lights.
Okay. We will see you later. Thank you so much for being with us. Namaste. Bye, everybody. Oh, we have to do photos.